Good morning and welcome in. Dan Hardenbrook, glad to have you along. It is Wednesday. Let's take a look at your latest local news from around the region. It is your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your news today is brought to you by your three-time award-winning local newspaper of the year. It's the Newberry News. Let's check out this week's front page headlines. Congratulations going out to the class of 2025. Newberry High School graduate and NFL alum Len St. Jean has passed away. A new Mexican restaurant will open in downtown Newberry today. Mackinac County Sheriff's Office issuing another scam alert. A spirit walk comes to the Eastern UP this weekend. Learn how you can flex your Lego skills for the Seney National Wildlife Refuge. Those stories and more available inside this week's edition of your award-winning Newberry News. It's available now. In your latest local news this morning, the Chippewa County Sheriff's Office continuing to investigate a fatal crash that occurred on Drummond Island earlier this week. According to the Chippewa County Sheriff's Office, on May 26th, around 8:48 p.m., Chippewa County Central Dispatch received a 911 call for a traffic accident on Drummond Island. Chippewa County Sheriff's Office responded to the scene and discovered that a Chevy Impala driven by a Drummond Island man had left the roadway and struck a culvert. The vehicle then crashed into nearby trees. The accident occurred on Warner's Cove on Drummond Island. Chippewa County Sheriff's Office accident investigators were called to the scene. The driver and the passenger in the vehicle were both from Drummond Island. Preliminary test results showed that alcohol and excessive speed were contributing factors in the crash. Neither men were said to have been wearing a seatbelt at the time of the accident as well. Both men were transported from the scene. However, the driver of the vehicle did not survive, while the passenger sustained major injuries. The Chippewa County Sheriff's Office was assisted by Drummond Island Fire and EMS Central Dispatch and the Chippewa County Sheriff's Office VSU unit. Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center is now offering DOT physicals, which keeps our local delivery and truck driving population on the roadway. You can get those services now right here locally in a nearby community. The West Mackinac Health Clinic in Engadine will be offering the DOT physicals with Morgan Jelinas. She's an FNPC working out of the West Mackinac Health Clinic. Through the new program, certified DOT medical examinations will now be available with convenient local appointments, professional friendly care. You can get more information or schedule your DOT appointment by calling 906-477-6066. You can learn more about DOT services through Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center by going online to HNJH.org or by checking out the Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center Facebook page. A popular summer program will soon be returning for the season. The Erickson Center for the Arts has announced their full lineup for this year's Music in the Park Summer Concert Series. The popular program takes place each and every Wednesday from 6:30 until 8:30 at the Erickson Center Park in Curtis. Shows will take place outdoor on the bandshell stage, or in the case of inclement weather, the Music in the Park program will be moved inside to the upper level of the Erickson Center for the Arts building. You can get updates on each week's performance by following the Erickson Center for the Arts Facebook page for announcements, updates, and information. You can also clip and save this year's concert schedule by picking up today's latest edition of the Newberry News. The first Music in the Park summer concert this year will take place June 11th. You can get more information by, again, checking out this week's edition of the Newberry News or contacting the Erickson Center for the Arts in Curtis. The Newton Township Historical Society in Gould City is now accepting orders for bricks as part of their Veterans Memorial Walk. The new display will be put together at the Newton Township Historical Society as part of their museum. Participants can honor loved ones by ordering a brick with their name, branch of service, and dates that they served. There's two options for the 8x8 brick. The brick without a graphic can contain 6 lines with 18 character personalization. The brick with a graphic is 3 lines. The cost for either brick is a $50 donation. Bricks are created by a company called That's My Brick. Can be ordered online. For more information, you can call 906-630-0237 or 906-430-4321. If you'd wish to make a donation to the Newton Historical Society and get your Veteran Memorial Walk brick, the deadline to order is July 15th. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. That is your latest local news this morning. It's your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your news today is brought to you by your 3-time award-winning local newspaper of the year. It's the Newberry News. It's Wednesday. The latest edition of your award-winning Newberry News is available now. Time now to check in with sports this morning. The Spring Sports Championship Week got underway yesterday as the Newberry Indians baseball and softball teams opened up district play in the 2025 state tournament. In softball action, a Division IV district play-in game at Pickford saw the Lady Indians roll past the Cedarville Detour Lady Islanders 11-3. Lady Indians picking up the opening round win. They will return to Pickford for the district semifinals and finals, which will take place on Thursday at the Pickford High School. Lady Indians semifinal opponent Thursday will be the host Lady Panthers, who they beat convincingly twice in the regular season. The winner of that contest will meet the winner of Brimley and Rudyard in the girls' district final, which is set for Thursday afternoon. In baseball action yesterday, the Newberry Indians picked up a convincing win, knocking out the Cedarville Detour Islanders 17-0 in 4 innings. The opening round tournament win for the Indians is highlighted by a perfect game from Matthew Rahali. The Indian senior struck out 11 of 12 batters that he faced. The Indians are back in Rudyard for district tournament action on Friday. They'll play the host Bulldogs in a 10 a.m. semifinal with Pickford and Brimley on the other side of the bracket. Engadine Consolidated Schools announcing that they're accepting applications for coaching vacancies for next year. Engadine is currently seeking a varsity football coach for the 2025 fall season. They also need coaches for junior high girls volleyball, junior high girls basketball, and volunteers for their elementary boys and girls basketball teams. You can send a letter of interest and resume to Mrs. Megan Frankowiak, Athletic Director at Engadine Consolidated Schools, W13920 Melville Street, Engadine, Michigan, 49827. If you want more information, you can call 906-477-6313, extension 2660. There's information on how to apply as well in this week's edition of the Newberry News. Make it 3 in a row for the Tigers. They knock out the San Francisco Giants 3-1 at Comerica Park yesterday. Jack Flaherty threw 6 shutout innings, struck out 8, and gave up just 2 hits to help lead the way. Riley Green drove in a pair of runs. Wenzel Perez hit a home run as the Tigers improved to 36-20 on the season. Your latest local weather forecast for the day today: partly sunny and a high in the mid-70s. Calm winds east, 5 miles per hour. For your Thursday, sunny, a high in the mid-70s. Northwest winds, 5 to 10. Friday, mostly sunny. Highs will be in the mid-70s. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. This is your Newberry News Update on M123 FM.
Covering stories that interest the community, readers have come to depend on the Newberry News. Subscribe to the digital edition for early Wednesday morning access or get the print edition delivered to your doorstep. The Newberry News, your news and information leader.